And there's a fire that I won't slay. There's a fire burning fire brigade. So tonight we losing this fight.
Hey, what is going on, guys? EnderNoobs here, coming at you live with another episode of our Roxbot series. Today, I have a very funny story to tell you guys, but before that, as you can tell on the right hand corner, there is a little sponsor thing for the bigbaracco.com. So if you guys do want to check that out, feel free to click that button at any time that you feel like you want to click that button, of course, because if you don't want to click that button, don't click the button, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Let's get this started. So, today I have a couple of stories to tell you guys. The first one being, of course, I have this new overlay, and it's really sick. Hopefully you guys like that better than the last overlay. I did quite a crappy job on that one. So, yeah, just put a little time and effort into that. And the second thing I'd like to tell you guys is a funny story that happened to me at school the other day. It was actually hilarious. So, I'm not going to reveal the names of anyone except my friends, because I don't think they mind me, discussing their names or anything in my videos, because it won't get them fired from their job or anything. So, yeah, let's get this started here. This is the story ignition. Let's go. Okay, so what happened, guys? Gather around the campfire, because I'm about to tell this shit. This is how it went down, guys. Okay, so, in 6th period, I have this teacher. Let's name him Mr. A, and he didn't hire. He had to assist this little assistant teacher because he hasn't gotten his credentials yet. He has to take a little class before he starts teaching and everything, so that's awesome. And I was like, cool. So it's been a couple of weeks since he's hired him. He teaches class sometimes. He's pretty cool. His name is Mr. B. Let's name him that for now. And so he's pretty cool until one day, well, that is actually a couple of days ago, Mr. B over here, it was about the end of class, we were all at the door. Mr. A is kind of yelling at us to get back in our seats and be quiet and shut up, just how teachers are. He's pretty chillax, but sometimes he can get a little bit rowdy. So yeah, me and my two good buddies, Budvin and Edward, we're just sitting at the door, right? And then Mr. comes up and he's like, hey guys, aren't you gonna sit down? So we're basically like, no, dude, we're okay right here. We have a couple of seconds till school ends, So he kind of grabs all three of our shoulders and is like, sit down. And then we're like, okay. And then before we can even sit our fucking asses down, this guy, this Mr. B guy, he just grabs our good friend Budvin over here, harmless, defenseless little Budvin over here. He's like Jewish and like his Hanukkah hat's like shivering from fear. And it's just horrible. He grabs him and uses him like a play doll. I felt so bad for the kid. And he was like, at the end, he was like controlling him. He brought him outside and brought him back in, and Budvin was already screaming like, rape, help me, but not really screaming, but kind of just jokingly saying rape and help me. You know how kids are, our age, ignorant and unaware of things that could get people in trouble. So before Mr. B let go of him, he was like, basically, I know you like it. Like, he went up to his ear and basically went like, yes, ooh, I know you like it. Which is the fucking creepiest shit I've ever experienced in my life. But, yeah, it was horrible. Another thing that he did, this wasn't the only occurrence that happened. So my good friend Edward over here, okay, so our rule in our classroom is if you miss a shot to the basket in the trash can with like a piece of paper and you try to do a Kobe thing and you basically fucking miss your three-pointer, you get detention for an hour. So, it's pretty fair, I guess. You're not even supposed to be doing that, so he gives us a little chance. And my good buddy Edward, he throws this ball from like literally half a centimeter from the bucket. He tries to do a freaking Shaquille O'Neal on this little bucket, poor little defenseless bucket, and he basically misses completely. And Mr. B is standing there like, his eyes are like this, and then he's like, really? How did you miss that? Like, straight face, not even jokingly. He just kind of looked at him strangely and just kept staring, and Edward just went back to his seat. But for the whole class period, the whole 45 minutes, he was tortured by that guy's look. It was intense, like super intense. I can't tell you guys how bad I feel for this guy, Mr. Edward over here. And you guys couldn't hear it. If you guys heard his squeals, you'd be crying too of laughter. Oh my god. Like when he went back to his seat, he was basically crying his heart out. I don't even know, guys. It was scary as hell. I'm stuttering now, but so yeah, I'm just kind of keeping you guys updated on what's happening, kind of stalling because there's really nothing else to talk about except this cool little banner I made, and it's really cool. It's like the big Baracco. It's a coffee cup, if I could speak, please. Thank you. It's a coffee cup with the logo of the big Baracco. It's pretty cool. You can still click that link. It's in the right hand corner if you'd like to do that, but it's on the screen. It was on the screen a couple of seconds ago. If you want to check it out again, go ahead and check it out again. And if you guys want a link to the last video, is basically a typography video for my sponsor, thebigbaracco.com. You can go ahead and click that link at any time you want. It's really, really cool. I mean, it's freaking amazing. It took me a couple of hours to make, maybe 5 or 6 hours, the typography. And if you guys don't know what typography is, well, let me tell you. Let me look the definition of typography up. Okay, kiddos. Okay, so the typography definition. Okay, it's a type of speech that you can put into word. Okay, so let's actually look up the actual definition. So, typography definition. Alrighty then. So, the style and appearance of printed matters. So yeah, that's basically what this is, and it's really awesome. It's like words contrasted into ways people usually wouldn't think. I put a lot of effort into that, so if you do want to check out that video, go ahead and check out that video in 1080p, not 60 FPS, of course, because that would be way too hard to edit, and I'm way too lazy to do that. That would have been like way too hard, but I did get a decent amount of cash from that. I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty much worth it in my opinion. So thank you guys for watching. If you did like this video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and maybe even refer me to a friend or two, you know, because that's always helpful. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys later. Bye.